So Jeff, like let's compare and contrast for a second the VC industry today versus what it was like back then. Like what are some of the main differences you see? Because you're still in the startup world raising money, I imagine. So how is it different? Besides more options, there's so many more people to give you money now.
I think the economics of the VC, the venture industry changed over the past kind of couple of years where things were pretty frothy and very kind of large late stage investors doing massive rounds of companies at insane multiples. So I think back in those days, you didn't have that. They were just reasonable Series A, Series B rounds, and it was more traditional. You knew what you had to do to get to that next stage. You had to have X amount of revenue, X amount of customers. You had to have good product traction, line of sight to that next kind of. Then things changed in kind of the, call it the, I don't know, 2018 to 2000, 2001 period where all of those things were forgotten and you didn't have to have anything. And you can get a massive valuation on zero revenue, zero product, and a couple of founders and an idea. And then you can also get a massive uplift in valuation based on, some crazy forward revenue multiple that you might aspire to get. But I feel that a lot of folks were just kind of betting on the come line and saying that, okay, well, I just got to throw my money into something because there's dry powder. And based on that money, I hope that something's going to go well. And now I think things have come back to earth or normalcy, where I think the venture folks, at least at the early stage, call it seed, inception, Series A, they're looking for founders that have experience. They're looking for well thought through product and R&D and engineering plan and probably a product that's already built, and early customers, early design partners. And they're looking for a company to have a good plan around how do you get to your first set of 10 customers? How do you get to your next 10 customers? How do you get to 50? How do you get to 100 customers? How do you get to your first $1 million in ARR? And it's a lot more realistic now. I think it's actually a fantastic time to be a founder. It's a fantastic time to actually, if you are investing in early stage companies, it's a fantastic time to find, founders and companies to invest in. Is it frothy? It probably is in some areas, especially called the two-letter word A and I. So it's pretty frothy in that area. But I think that's a big transformation that's going to carry through for the next kind of 20 plus years. It's really, really moving fast, and it's going to be really dynamic.
I don't think we have an AI VC yet. I know there's a lot of people using AI to invest in the market and stuff. There's YouTube videos on it. So it's kind of interesting to see how machines are taking over a little bit in some of these places.
Plenty of AI funds within the VCs.
Yes,
no,
for sure.
I think he means AI making the decisions for how to deploy capital, though. We don't have $100 million fund that's fully backed by a bot or something. That would be crazy.
That'd be a cool agent. Steve, you should create that.
The AI agency.
You load your pitch, you load your presentation. It already combs through all the due diligence, harvests all that data, and you compare it across all these pitches. I think you got an idea. You can probably sell that idea to all the VCs.
Probably.
You can go raise $100 million right now.
Yeah. And then I'd have to explain one day how someone jailbroke it and took all the money.